Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all well today. Today's video is going to be a review video. I'm sure you saw the title, and I'm going to be reviewing the Chanel loafers. I'm jumping straight into it for once. I have the box right here. Didn't manage to film a unboxing video because like I don't know how people are disciplined enough like other creators to. Obviously the Chanel box, if you've seen, comes with nice I have the ribbon here actually. Why don't I just show you, because I always keep it even if I ripped it off. So rose, and you get the ribbon, which I always keep hold of. But yeah, I mean, I could still do an unboxing, but it didn't have the same effect as being taken from the ribbon. I perhaps should go online and Google how to tie it. I'm sure it must be quite simple, because I'm sure the sales advisors are able to like make the box up themselves, but because they do it in the store, but I guess they've had special training. Anyway, off topic, I'm just saying you guys are getting the exclusives. I'm having an unboxing over on Instagram. If you're not following on Instagram, then please do. I post regular styling content over there. But yeah, I thought to review because I think review videos are useful because this is obviously an expensive product. I will share price and how I managed to get hold of them. And I've been told, or I've heard over like social media and different places, that these are hard to get hold of, but I did manage to get hold of a pair. I was going to show you guys, but I'll insert a picture as well of them. I think, actually, I was going to say, let me look finding, oh, it doesn't even say what they're called actually. But actually, let me go back to my text. So let me just start, okay. Seen these loafers, start from the beginning, seen these loafers. I think I see them like even from last year. What I wanted to, it's between these, and I already have a pair of, I've become a bit more feminine in my style slightly. Really enjoy wearing the Chanel dad sandals, other sandals in the summer. I think I said this. So I wanted to quite like not just wear sneakers and like boots for winter. I wanted the Prada loafers for a while. Haven't got them, but thought I wouldn't be able to get hold of them. I didn't even know they were still doing them this season. I received a call back in the summer from you call them SAs at Chanel, and about a pair of dad sandals coming in stock. But I already had a pair by then. But I asked people on the wish list, I think they call it in Chanel, for these, and she refused. That sounds really dramatic. Said there was pages on the wish list, so I thought, okay, it's not going to get there. I do have an SA number. You can if you go into Chanel store. If you guys are experts in Chanel, shop a lot, then sorry, but I'm just doing this for sort of like beginner people like me. Explain. If someone helps you in Chanel, I think you can then ask their number basically. I have no idea if it's a personal phone, just a work phone, I don't know. But anyway, so that it wasn't me that asked for this SA's number, the one that I speak to on occasions. My friend who kind of gave me the number. I was a bit like, does she mind me just randomly messaging her? Does she prefer to have met me face to face? But she's always been when I messaged her initially about, I can't remember what I messaged her initially about, maybe it was about a pair of dad. So what I also want to say, this is actually the first item I've bought from Chanel from store. I have purchased from Chanel. You guys, if you watch my content, when I've got dad sandals, but I've had 2 pair of dad sandals. I sold one on because it wasn't the perfect pair, but via personal shoppers, okay. So my first in-store purchase that I didn't actually go pick, even though I bought these from Chanel in Harrods, okay, I didn't actually go pick them up in store. I live in Bristol, so there's not a Chanel here, unfortunately. Probably fortunately for like my bank account. So if you're a customer at Chanel, you can actually, the SA can send you, or they can actually send you a link, and you pay online, a secure link, and I'll ship the item out to you complimentary. I'm not a customer, okay, because as I said, I haven't bought from there before. My friend is, and so kindly I asked the SA, can my friend get them for me? And so that's what happened here, because I didn't have time to go to London to pay. We'll talk about sizing them very recently, but I have worn them, so I can talk to you a bit about initial impressions. So let me just go ahead and show you them. So you have, I said to you before, like, I'm sorry, I hope no one Chanel will be watching my videos, I'm sure. I find Chanel packaging, well, the box is nice enough, this is nice, but the little rosé thing, I find it quite like underwhelming for Chanel, for the price point of Chanel. Anyway, comes with white tissue paper, similar story I think to, and then we have dust bags, which I can't even remember. I'll tell you one thing about the dad sandals that I actually kept the leather style. These were shipped from America. The personal shop, they happen to be in America, so maybe that's why the packaging is a bit different, I don't know. But yeah, you have 2 dust bags, which is nice. And yeah, let me just go ahead and show you the loafer. Okay? I actually have a leaf. Oh my god, I need to clean. Oh my goodness, I need to clean these because I wore these yesterday while shooting and it was really wet. So I need to clean, so the leaf stuck to them. So yeah. These are called, let me check on my phone. They're actually called the quilted tab moccasins, which interests me because these moccasins to me are like what I think moccasins were. These are a loafer to me. Maybe Chanel just want to be different, I don't know. Maybe this is, I'm pretty sure this is a loafer. Okay, so I'm pretty sure, and let me go back, sorry, to what happened. After you put on the wish list for something, they will call you on an unknown number. Why? I guess they didn't want you to call back. So yeah, luckily enough, I've had 2 calls from in the past. I said the dad sandals I didn't get at one time, and for these, and it's always the I'm not expecting, it's an unknown number. And I was in work actually, thank goodness I actually took the call, and she said they had the moccasin stock, but I was thinking, is this even the right? So I said, luckily I managed to think fast. I was at work and I said, could you send me, I think they do obviously don't know where you are, so I think she was sort of saying we can keep them till tomorrow for you to come in. But I'd known, because my friend had done it, about how you can get a link sent and pay online and get them sent out. So I said to her, could you send me a picture to confirm? Because I was like, is this even the right shoe? So that's what happened. I know, because they called me on it. But I also, at the same time, because I was so like, I was like, oh my goodness, shocked. I tell you, I thought I'd be getting these probably spring. After they told me, and like, if you're following what I'm saying, I know I speak fast. In the previous previous what I said to you about how the woman had refused to put me on the wait list because it was paid. I thought, okay, like maybe if I'm lucky, I'll get these in spring. I was pretty confident I'll get them eventually, because that's something which I'd already gotten from personal shoppers, but how popular they get. So I was like, oh, they managed to, like, even though it was late in the summer, I would have eventually got them from. I'm probably going to get these eventually, but I'll probably have to wait a while. So I was like, let me just save my money up now. Perhaps I was going to potentially get the Prada loafers, which I thought was kind of a wintry, because they're more, well, I've tried them on, they look more robust. And I was like, oh, these would be nice, because loafers are still amazing. Loafers are great for all year round, maybe not in the depths of winter if it starts to snow where you are, but they can be good for all year round. They're good for spring, summer, sure, if you don't like to wear sandals, but you want something a bit more like a trainer, but they also look really good for like look smarter in like autumn, I think. Like, I'll probably get them for like spring, summer, hopefully they'll call me by then. So I was shocked to get the call. So yeah, I think I've spoken about how I managed to get hold. So basically, if you want something, just go into a Chanel store, talking with the styles advisor, and then just ask them, and you can put something on a wish list. And I'm sure that the one I have talked to now seems great for the few things I've asked for from her. You can get things in Chanel even if they're like sought after, because I said these are sought after. Even like, I know my friend was saying that she went to like another girl had bought these. Actually, I don't think they weren't quite right size wise, and she went to return, and the Chanel sales advisor said, are you sure, because these are so hard to get hold of. So they are pretty hard to get hold of. I think people, I obviously want these and love these to wear, but I've seen on Vestia and places people are selling these on for a lot higher price. So yeah, look, you got this gold, the C here. I'm a bit scared. I mean, I'm not scared, but I think this turn, I'm not doing it right now. Oh, okay, and I think this bit lifts off. Goodness knows why you'd want to do that. I don't really, is there a pocket in there? No. I don't know why you'd want to do that, lift it off. But I think you know Chanel has turn up like jewellery, and that's their thing, isn't it? So they say Chanel inside in gold, got a bit of tissue paper in there, keep the shape. And not more actually robust than what I've seen. I thought they'd be more like Gucci loafers, or I do own a pair of Gucci loafers. I think I've spoken about it, I said before, like they're a classic loafer, something like this, or even the Prada loafers a bit more flatter in the shape than the Gucci ones. The Gucci loafers are timeless, don't get me wrong, and they're nice and soft and comfortable. Okay, I just dropped a little leaf on my sofa, that's good. They're more sturdy, which is good. I haven't said about price. The price for these, I believe, was £1,130, not cheap. That sandal's actually, so at least he's not a sandal, but I'm sorry if you're watching this video and support me like my content, which thank you so much, or you're into luxury fashion. So yeah, that's the prices for Chanel. So they're more expensive than the Prada loafers, which I think are going for about under £900 now. So I think they are more expensive, but I think Chanel is a more expensive brand than Prada, even though I love Prada as a brand. Another style loafer by Chanel, I'll try and get a picture. They to me look very like they'll be uncomfortable. I could be wrong. They look almost painted, which to me doesn't look comfortable. I'm sure they're leather, but really painted leather. What's going on? They look, they have Chanel, which, I mean, this is a bit more subtle. Like, you can see the 2 C's, but I don't really want a whole Chanel, me personally, over the loafer. Some people might want it to scream Chanel if they paid that price. Amazing product. I prefer the CC, which is more subtle. I feel like if you know Chanel, you'll know it, but then like some people wouldn't necessarily know. I much prefer this one, and I'm sure there's other loafer styles, but these are 2 I've seen. I love them because I think I placed the order on, and then obviously it was the weekend. I think they came on Monday, so great fast delivery, and by Tuesday I'd worn them. Because I'm thinking like, so I went for a size 8, by the way. I'd say I'm a 7 sort of 4. sorry, I have my back. I sort of thought for a loafer, I'd rather a shoe be slightly too big than too small. If it's a sandal, I've spoken about like you don't want your heel to overhang the back. That's not cute, I would say. And for a loafer, I think if it's too tight, it'll be uncomfortable. You might be able to get away with the Gucci loafers because I said they're quite soft leather. But so yeah, they're a lot more robust, which is the price I said. I think I thought they were going to be more Gucci material, whereas the Prada loafers look very, very. You guys, if you've seen the Prada loafers, know I mean, very like rigid and sturdy. So I guess I kind of worried for they'd be uncomfortable. But so far they seem comfortable. I wore them out, as I said yesterday, when I was shooting some content. They look very narrow. Okay, I feel like I'm comparing to Prada because I feel like they're two big loafers right now, and as I said, those are what I'm debating on getting. The Prada loafers look like they're a lot wider. These are more narrow, but they are fine. As I said, I sized up slightly, and I'm happy. I took a risk. You might think, oh, how do you? I could have returned them. You know, had to go into the store if I wanted to. Never done a return. Well, as I said, I've not even bought from Chanel directly, but you can return. Don't ever be worried to like return when you spend this much money. I'm sure, but I'm happy with the size. So I'd size up slightly if you're not sure. I've seen, it wasn't a video or something, or I read somewhere that Chanel does do like wider sizes, but I don't even know if you can even get that in a style like this, and I just, because it's super popular, I didn't really want it. When they said the size and stuff, I basically went for it. What was lucky was that I had actually purchased a Prada loafers a little while ago from Flannels for a good price, but they didn't fit me, which is really weird because I've actually tried in store in Prada in Selfridge in London. I don't know if Flannels have Flannels sometimes do really good prices. I don't know if they have like just stock. Maybe the size is different. So I returned them, and I was thinking of getting another pair, but I wanted to go to London to try them on and just buy them in store. But then I haven't been able to get to London, so luckily I have purchased them because I think I would have been feeling a bit like, oh, like should I get them? And I've got the Pradas. Definitely going to be wearing them, of course, but I don't think I'll be wearing the hell out of them. I know for the price, because I'm really looking forward to wearing these for spring, summer, as well, especially in spring weather. I wore them the second day, and I've worn them for a bit yesterday shooting, so I think I think this is a good purchase, really, even though it's very pricey, I understand, because I really do like they're good because obviously it's raining. Like, I'm sure you could wear the Gucci loafers in the rain, but I feel like they're a bit more like good shoe. But whereas these are actually surprisingly looking quite robust, so I think they were great. They'll be good for the rain, because you sort of wonder when it's raining what to train, or boots. But then I guess it's not proper winter yet, so boots might get a bit too hot. It's actually been surprisingly not really going to want to go for white trainers, really. I don't think it's proper raining, in case you ruin them. And then Uggs are a thing. Sorry, I don't like Uggs, but of course not. So these are actually going to be quite handy. Dress them up, dress them down. I've been talking for over 15 minutes, so I watched this so I do like a reel on like styling loafers. Let me dress everything, how I got them, the price, my initial first impression. I know these are super expensive, but I don't have many loafers at all, really. So, and I do think, for me, it'd be a trend. But I'm sure Chanel always release different loafers, and yes, different styles. But for me, like when it comes to, I said like before, I know some people say about dad sandals, oh, they could be a trend, but I feel like I should have been able to buy, you know, shoes like this, and I feel like for me, I feel like I want to keep them forever. They're Chanel, so they're like obviously very special to me, so I don't really care if like the design isn't in store in future. I will still wear them because I feel like Chanel loafers or shoes is like one thing to mention about the heel. So I'm going to cover this because I'm ashamed to show you, because I need to sort of clean them. I wore them yesterday as a leaf. But I'm going to show you these. The only thing I wasn't sure about was the heel. Can you see this bit? It's obvious, you can tell I've worn it. Is I guess not in contact with the floor, because there's a slight heel, but that doesn't at all. But I'm 5'8", but it's very slight heel. It's like nothing. But I don't really see that. I wasn't sure. Only if I wasn't sure about when I got them was the surface. I wasn't sure it'd be very slight. It would be fine because I've worn them. I haven't started running in them, obviously. I think the whole heel looked like this initially. I think wear them. Obviously the sole gets worn, obviously, and then it makes it sort of sliding. Because I was really, you get several shoes, isn't it? I think are all Chanel, isn't the dad sandals are like this as well? That looks like it'd be super sliding, no grip. I can't remember if, I think Gucci loafers are really like have a really look to me. I always think this looks like it is no like grip these, but that's obviously how it is, and it seems fine, as I said. So just wanted to mention that about yeah, how the heel is. Do I have any other things in my Chanel wish? I'll explain about one thing I spoke to yesterday about in a later video. I would love a pair of Chanel sneakers. I think shoe-wise, that is all I would moment. I won't be purchasing right now, of course, after I bought these, but I've always, sneakers are like my love. I never used to really wear boots. It's only recently years I've started wearing boots and mixed up with sandals and loafers. Sneakers are my like true love. Year round, I love a pair of Chanel sneakers, always have done. I'm not always in the tour. I haven't even expressed an interest with the SA because I don't always spending any more money on shoes, but a pair of Chanel sneakers is the only thing I would say, fingers crossed, if I save up. But yeah, thank you so much for watching my video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Any other questions, comments, or just send me a message on Instagram. Leave my handle there again for Instagram. Please subscribe. I'm going to be making regular videos, more reviews, styling videos, maybe some hauls. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. I will speak to you guys very soon. Bye for now.